My parents divorced and made my teenage years a living hell. Now they're getting back together and expect me to be all smiles and sunshine. This entire situation just pisses me off. I have been in low contact with both of my parents for a while and for good reason. When I was 13, they decided to get divorced. The problem is that they dragged it on for 4 years and it was so messy that it sent a little kid into depression. I had to live with the chaos, the constant fights and breaking things at home. I couldn't even study at home because of all the shouting, and the depression led me to almost fail in high school. When I did eventually graduate, I moved out immediately and started getting therapy. I had to live in a rundown apartment to afford the therapy, but thankfully it helped me get my mental health back in order. Ever since then, my feelings towards them have been permanently changed. I think I still love them, but I can't see them the same way as before. For some reason, they can't seem to accept that and think that I will always come around. This has led to some really awkward situations where they try to act as if everything is alright, but I won't bore you with them anyway. Both of them have dated other people, but none of them stuck. This year, when I went back for my grandma's birthday, they suddenly announced they were back together and were getting remarried. Apparently everyone else already knew about their relationship but didn't tell me to avoid chaos. They just expected me to be thrilled and for this to fix things. All I could think of is that they made my teenage years so hard just to turn around and go, "Oops, we're back together again. Our bad." I congratulated them, but told them not to expect things to change much. Ever since, my mom has been trying to involve me in wedding planning. She wants me to be a bridesmaid. I said no. They asked me to give a speech, but I said no again. At a certain point I decided that I really don't even want to go. So I told them last week. They're both very upset and really want me there because they want this to be about the family coming back together. Other relatives have contacted me to talk about it with mixed opinions, but also a lot of be the bigger person and give it a chance calls. I just don't want to go and be thinking about how all the turmoil was for nothing while everyone else is happy. I don't want them to interpret my attendance as consent to just pretend none of it happened.